It was absolutely worth it, I think. I feel like it was all memorable. It's just like some things like it depends on like what you're thinking about. Like some things are more memorable than other things. Because I feel like the first like places that we stayed were really memorable, and I feel like the middle gets fuzzy, and then at the end it's really memorable. Yeah. I think in the Grampians, we were just like hanging out. You know, it was like the second place that we stayed, so like we were getting a lot more comfortable with like being in Australia, and it wasn't the first place, so it wasn't like the stress of like I don't know what I'm doing. We figured out what we had to do and like how to like live like the lifestyle we were living, so that was a lot better. We met a lot of people in the Grampians too, a lot of cool people. Yeah. It's like I feel like everyone did it well. I feel like we pulled it off better than I thought we were going to, and I think it was because of like how foreign of a situation we were in. Like you don't like if you were in like a situation that was more similar to home, you know, you'd be like, oh, I don't really want to do this because you know this, and this. But when you're in like a situation where you're so far away from all that and you just have such a blank slate, I feel like you can adapt to that really well. No, yes and no, because like I feel like I used like skills and like things that like I wouldn't normally use, but I feel like I always had them. It was more of like a building upon things that I already had than like creating new things entirely. I feel like everybody was a leader and also a follower because like you know everyone makes mistakes, you know, so like I would help somebody with something, but then somebody would like help me with something or even the same person. So it was like kind of like a relying on each other type thing where we all kind of like work together. I felt like that was cool. I think it was mountain biking because like I'd been mountain biking before, but I was not really ready to like because it was pretty arduous and like everyone was like tired and we were all like ugh, but we trucked through it and we were like it was fun. It was hard, but it was really fun. Morton's Island, because like they had like all these like ships and like they were like crashed in to like the shore, and like you'd go in and like you're standing in these shipwrecks in a wetsuit with your snorkel, and there's just fish swimming around you. Like you look under the water and there's just like hundreds of them all around you. That was pretty crazy. They were a lot more chill, like the students. Like they were younger than us, but like they just had like a different like outlook on school and stuff. Like it was more of like a casual thing instead of like going to school and doing this. Like, oh yeah, you know, we go to school. And I feel like I think they told us that they had less time off than we did. So like they're just like they go to school for longer and they just kind of like live like a more lifestyle that's incorporated, unlike us where it's like we separate school and life and no, it's these two things and you don't put them together. It was a different way to experience it because I'd never really like done it this way, like fast tracked it. It was like I think I liked it because like it was just cutting the fat on everything. Like none of like the dumb stuff, just like here's the thing you need to know and here's the test on the thing you need to know. Surfing, go surfing. Oh my God, it's one of the best things I've ever done. Like it's so much fun. Like you see surfers and you're like, whoa, that looks hard. I don't think I could do it. No, dude. Like if I can do it, you can do it too. Like it's so much fun. It's because it's not like other sports. You know, like other sports like football or soccer, you know, you're put on like a field that's flat and you know you're in control the entire time. You know, there's rules that are set out by people and you know you follow those rules and you know they never change. But surfing, you're not in like the human world, right? Like you're under nature's rules. So like not every wave is going to be the same. There's no such thing as a perfect wave. And like you just have to like you have to adapt to the game instead of the game adapting to you. I want to be a product of my environment, but I also want my environment to be a product of me. You know, I want to like go to places and like learn things and travel to places and experience them, but I also want to like share ideas and like share ideas about those places. And, you know, like, hey, what about this? And it's like, ah, but I went here and this. Do it because not only does like in the way of learning, does it like show you like another way you can do it and another way that you can learn things, but it also like it takes you on a trip where you can learn things about yourself and like either develop skills that like you don't have or build on skills that you already have but don't use a lot.